Welcome, this is Nelly from Daily Tech. On this video, I'll be doing a backup and restore in SQL Server database using SQL Server Management Studio. I'm gonna log into my server right here. Click connect. Okay, right here I'm logged into my server. So on this other hand, before we continue, I want to show us where SQL Server by default will send a backup files. So my SQL Server is installed on my C drive, so I'm gonna click on my C drive and I'll go to program files and I'll go to Microsoft SQL Server and the database I want to back up or that I want to use for this demonstration is on this instance. So I'm gonna double click there and I click here and I get to this location where you have a backup file, bin directory, data files, and so on. So I'm gonna open the backup file. So this is by default, this is a location where SQL Server is gonna send the backup files. So when we do the backup, it's gonna appear right here. So we go over to Management Studio. So I'm gonna expand my databases here. Yeah, I have a couple of databases here so I'm gonna back up this worldwide importers database. So to do the backup is simple. You right click on that and then you point to tags and then you point to backup and then you click a wizard. It's gonna come up. So this is a wizard we're gonna use. So I want us to keep an eye here. This is a location where the backup file is going to appear, and this is the same location by default as appeared here. So right here we have databases. By the way, we can still click the drop down arrow right here and select what database or which database we want to back up. So I'm going to be backing up this worldwide importer database, and the backup type I want to do is a full backup. Otherwise you can choose a differential backup. So I'm gonna be doing full backup on this video. So yeah, I'll be doing backup component is database, and here backup type backup to location is disk, or you can choose URL where you want to back up, maybe to your network storage area, wherever. But I'll be using my local I'm using my local computer, so I'll be backing up in my C drive. So I'm gonna click on that, and here by default is a location where the backup file is gonna go. Otherwise you can click on this add button and you specify a different location where you want your backup to go. So this location is the same location right here on my file system. So everything is good. On this side, on this panel, there are other options. You can choose media options and backup option, but I just want to keep everything simple on this video. Just take a full backup of the entire database. So I'm gonna click OK. So keep an eye here. The backup is gonna appear right here. So click OK. Right here. So the backup is here. So we have a backup of our worldwide importer database right here. So this message the backup of database worldwide importers completed successfully. So I'm gonna click OK. Boom. So we have a backup of our worldwide importers database right here. So maybe for any reason your your database crashes or something went wrong with it, and you don't have it anymore, and you need to restore the database. Provided you have your backup, you don't have to worry. So right now I'm gonna pretend I'm just gonna delete this database just for demonstration. Don't do this in your production environment. Don't try it. It's just for the sake of this demonstration. So I'm gonna drop this database or delete this database and then see how we can restore the database. So I'm gonna click and take delete and OK. So our worldwide importers database is gone. We don't have it anywhere again on our system. So I'm gonna refresh that to confirm it's not there. So now we want to restore this database back to our system. So what I want to do now, the restoration, you just go to the databases and then you right click and then you take restore database. Click there and follow this wizard So we want us to keep an eye right here. It's gonna appear right here. So again, I'm gonna keep everything simple here. So we'll be backing or we'll be restoring from our device, my C drive. So I'm gonna highlight this one or select this one, and I'm gonna choose the location where the backup file is on our file system. So click the add button, and right here is the backup file, which is here on my file system. So I highlight there and it appears right here. So I'm gonna take OK, and it's loaded here. Everything is good. I'm gonna take OK again, and finally, so we're gonna keep an eye. It's gonna appear right here. We're gonna restore it, this database right here to our server back. So take OK right here. So basically it's gonna clone this backup and send it to our server, but we'll still have this backup file right here. So that is a cloning. You see it appears here double, right? It's cloning the backup file and it's gonna send it back, the database back to the server right here. It's gonna take a little time, Boom, that's it. So you see right here we have back our worldwide importers database right here on our server, and we still have the backup file anywhere. So this message, database worldwide importer restored successfully. So we're gonna take OK, and that's it. Thank you for watching. So that is how you can do backup and restore on SQL Server. Backup and restore on SQL Server. And if you like the video, please share, subscribe. Thank you.